Are you one of those who are bored of the mundane and the ordinary and want to extract more from life? Have years of struggling against the currents of circumstances devoid you of your natural zest for life? In a world high on conformity, do you ever seek to transcend the known and step into the metaphysical? Fortunately, there is more to this human experience than what we have been conditioned to believe. There is more than enough abundance, happiness, and joy to go around, and if you are not living your best life yet, then it means that you are looking at things through the wrong lens. The universe is brimming with opportunities that would not only enrich and delight your soul, but would also give you the material satisfaction you inherently crave. So what is keeping you from that vibrant existence? And it's your perception and your mind. You have bought into the idea of 3D reality being the be-all and end-all of your existence. The problem with our approach to the 3D world is that we only acknowledge what we can measure through our sensing faculties. In doing so, we are in fact depriving ourselves of the secrets and mysteries of the universe that are waiting to be unraveled through other unconventional means. Scientists claim that there are infinite galaxies in the universe, yet we haven't been able to find life anywhere except on this planet. Does our inability to discover intelligent life elsewhere mean no species as intelligent as us exists? Not at all. That goes against the law of probability. The giant cosmos and billions of galaxies were not created so that all intelligent life could be contained on one tiny planet called Earth. The sheer vastness of the universe, with its infinite stars and galaxies, offers ample space for potential habitats of intelligent life. So one can safely assume that our inefficiency in exploring such life does not equal its absence in the universe. Similarly, there are so many non-physical phenomena that we cannot yet measure with our senses, yet they exist. It's just we haven't learned to see or approach the world differently yet. So if you are yearning for a different life that is far better than ordinary human existence, know that it is possible and within your reach. But to undertake this journey, you must realize your inner powers and utilize them to the fullest. If you don't know what gifts you carry inside and how they can help you live the most wonderful life, then keep watching as we explore everything in detail in today's video. The first crucial concept that you must grasp is that you are a spiritual being at your core. And you are in this time-space reality for a limited period, wearing human flesh and living through an experience for the sake of your spiritual evolution. Whatever is going on in the three-dimensional world is only a staged act. It is not real, but a construct of your own mind and feelings. By assuming responsibility for your life, you came forth into this reality, knowing that you are not at the mercy of circumstances. Everything is happening around you to take you on the path of spiritual ascension, which is only possible by learning through experience. This is not your first time in the physical form, nor will it be your last. Time and time again, you have been assuming different forms to collect the valuable spiritual lessons your soul needed. With each incarnation, you navigated through different trials and tribulations that deepened your understanding of how the universe works. The cycle of birth and rebirth is how your soul evolves into enlightenment. Your life may look like a struggle, but even those difficult circumstances were designed to lure you into the mass delusion of 3D. The more you obsess over what is happening in your reality, the deeper you will fall into the abyss of helplessness and misery. The moment you start believing the evidence of your senses, you disconnect from your higher self, your true self. That is how you become a victim of the game of life, rather than being a proficient player who is aware of the clever setup. So, your first step towards realizing your own power should be disassociating from your ego self and leaning towards your spiritual truth. That is how the masters of this game play their part. The ego self is the part of us conditioned through childhood programming and societal norms. From a very young age, we start basing our identity on what we have, what we can accomplish, and how society views us. To seek external validation, we go to extreme lengths and do things that don't necessarily align with our higher purpose. Greed, comparison, and insecurity are the emotions that run rampant in our ego-based identity, and we spend our entire lives trying to prove our worthiness to others. Your ego also makes you believe that there is a scarcity of all good things in this world, and therefore you must compete against others to survive. Unconsciously, we are all participating in the survival of the fittest race. This is a pointless endeavor that leads us nowhere, yet the majority of the population insists on running this never-ending race. The moment you start identifying with your ego, you separate from your divine truth, the truth of your existence. Your spiritual truth is that you are a soul, first and foremost. Every other label and identity is a mask that you wear for the world, but you must know who is behind that mask. Just like an actor gets on the stage to play a part, you step onto the stage of this 3D reality to play a role. But neither is everything pre-written, nor are you forced to do what everyone around you is doing. If you follow what others are doing and don't listen to your inner voice, you then will become part of this clueless herd that doesn't know where it is heading. People who attach themselves too deeply to this role are the ones who struggle the most in life. All their attention and vital energy goes into the problems of the 3D world. As a soul, you are a part of the infinite consciousness that permeates everything. This is the divine energy that flows through every object and gives it form and shape, and this energy is beyond any problems and transitory states of the 3D. Look at how a plant grows from a single seed, and you will realize that divine intelligence is at play everywhere. The small seed that looks insignificant is, in fact, full of inner intelligence, and the moment it is sowed into the ground, it grows as a plant. This suggests that potent energy flows through the seed, giving it the vital information to grow as a tree, producing fruits. Each fruit contains more seeds, and hence the cycle continues forever. Just like a tiny seed contains a speck of infinite consciousness, you also innately know what path to pursue and how to live the most satisfying life experience. But years of conditioning and flawed thinking have made you forget these important details. When you realize that the source energy flows through you, you can also manipulate your reality according to your liking. This is the law of attraction at work. Your dominant vibration is the energy you carry within you and in your aura. An electromagnetic field surrounds your body at all times. It is your personal force that attracts the circumstances and opportunities that are in sync with your energy. Every thought and emotion influences this electromagnetic field. When you indulge in negative thoughts and low vibrational emotions like fear and resentment, your energy becomes heavier and your biofield shrinks. And by virtue of the law of attraction, it only picks up on frequencies and possibilities that are of the same nature. This is why most people get into one difficult situation after another. The first difficulty causes them to react with strong negative thoughts and emotions. These negative thoughts then influence their biofield and attract more of the same circumstances in their life. But no one is doomed to stay stuck in this vicious cycle forever. If you take hold of your thoughts and your emotional reactions, you can change your base vibration and the very nature of your biofield. To do so, there are a few techniques that you may incorporate into your everyday life. Each of these techniques allows you to recalibrate your energy and focus and utilize them as tools to create the best life for yourself. The first technique is the mental diet. Scientific research has shown that we think 60 to 70,000 thoughts every day, and for most of us, those thoughts are random, mainly stemming from our knowledge and awareness of the past. Now imagine if you could transform this torrent of thoughts into a powerful portal that could lead you towards the life you truly desire for yourself. That is the purpose of a mental diet. Emmett Fox said, "All day long, the thoughts that occupy your mind, your secret place, as Jesus calls it, are molding your destiny for good or evil. In fact, the truth is that the whole of our life's experience is but the outer expression of inner thought. Now we can choose the sort of thoughts that we entertain. It will be a little difficult to break a bad habit of thought, but it can be done. We can choose how we shall think. In point of fact, we always do choose, and therefore our lives are just the result of the kind of thoughts we have. As the name suggests, a mental diet is about keeping a close eye on your thoughts and ensuring they are aligned with your desires. Just like during a weight loss regimen, you starve your body of the calorie-dense and harmful goods. Similarly, while maintaining a mental diet, you have to starve your mind of influences that are harming your well-being. This concept has been taught by revered teachers like Neville Goddard and Emmett Fox, and its basic premise revolves around changing your negative thoughts into positive ones so that they can no longer impact your ability to attract delightful experiences in your life. So whenever you notice yourself thinking negative thoughts, immediately replace them with positive and encouraging thoughts that will help you achieve your goals and dreams. For this, you must build a sense of self-awareness and gauge your emotional patterns. Whenever you sense that you are feeling something that is opposite to what you want to attract, you simply flip it over, replacing a negative thought with a positive one. For instance, if a thought like "I am not worthy of good things in life" arises, you replace it with "I deserve everything I want and so much more." If your mind tricks you into believing that there is no cure to your illness, you immediately rewrite that by thinking, "Everything is possible in this make-believe world, and I am capable of creating miracles through my positive thoughts." This is the correct way of using the mental diet technique. Since your mind is so accustomed to negativity, it will insist on thinking of the worst in every situation. But like you train your taste buds to a healthy palate, you must slowly and patiently train your mind for new thoughts. Though every thought you think and every emotion you embrace is important, the most important are those you think in the morning or late at night. Your thoughts during these two windows of time determine how the rest of your day will go. If you start your morning on the wrong note by clinging to a negative thought, your entire day will follow the same theme. This is why all spiritual teachers insist on starting the day with meditation or mindfulness practice. Sitting in silence for 5 minutes and emptying your mind of the thoughts in the morning and at night can help you get far ahead in your manifestation journey. Observing a strict mental diet is like having a personal trainer for your mind. As you work on your body at the gym to build strength and stamina, working on your mental diet will help you build a powerful and positive mindset that will eventually transform your life and make your desires come true without resistance. However, sometimes even practicing all the positive thoughts in the world cannot rescue you from your emotional states. Oftentimes, you would find yourself in such a deep psychological mess that nothing would seem to work for you. Therefore, you need something even more powerful than a mental diet in your arsenal, and that potent tool is the yogic sleep or Yoga Nidra. In scientific terms, yogic sleep is a state of non-sleep deep rest. Yoga Nidra triggers a state of consciousness that lies between wakefulness and sleep. This age-old practice uses this trance-like state to rejuvenate your body and imprint your desire onto your subconscious reserves. Therefore, at the core of a successful Yoga Nidra practice is a heartfelt intention that you want to manifest and bring into your physical reality. This is often referred to as your sankalpa. So, before beginning the session of yogic sleep, choose a desire and build a positive affirmation around it. The affirmation must be precise yet powerful to convey the essence of your desire. To begin the practice of Yoga Nidra, find a calm space to lie down with a blanket and some pillows. You can dim the lights and play light music in the background to make the space feel even more comfortable and sacred. Next, lie down in a comfortable position and close your eyes. Adjust yourself into the position and make sure you do not move during the session. Take a few deep breaths to ground yourself in the present moment. As you feel calmer in your mind and body, you can start with the steps of Yoga Nidra. First, begin with a total body scan. Move your attention slowly from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. Scan every part of your body with your attention, observing and relaxing the underlying sensations. By the time you reach your feet, your mind and body will feel way more relaxed and disconnected from the outer world. This is the perfect time to imprint your intention onto the layers of your subconscious. Mentally repeat your affirmation a few times with conviction and belief. Each time you repeat your intention, visualize yourself living that desired future in your mind. Then, when you feel satisfied with your intention setting, gradually bring your awareness to the room you are in. Gently wiggle your fingers and toes and open your eyes. To reap maximum benefits out of your Yoga Nidra sessions, practice them regularly so that your intention becomes a subconscious blueprint, a point of reference for your future. As you gain experience, you will be able to work on manifesting multiple intentions through the yogic sleep. But as a beginner, it's best to start with one clear desire. Working with these tools will help you realize your own potential to transform your life in ways you had never thought were possible for you. Your transformation is just around the corner, and a new life awaits you on the other side of this inner journey.